OMG, it's you guys again. Okay, I don't know why I used OMG. That's ridiculous. And I'm not being. It's dumb, but it's even more ridiculous than it is dumb. Anyway, howdy. What is going on, party people? Third episode. It's gonna be more of a short episode because I like doing my longer episodes and then my shorter episodes. Longer, shorter, longer, shorter. I think I'll try and be consistent with that because generally it's easier to watch a shorter video than a longer video. Because I know for a fact the human race does not love sitting down for 30 minutes at a time and watching something talk or like being or doing anything for that long. So like 10 minutes or below is usually like optimal time. And YouTube knows that too, so it's pretty cool. So this episode, I want to talk to you guys about a scary one, all right? I know some of my audience out there is going to be trembling in their boots when I bring this word up, but I'm going to say it. Exercise. Yeah, I said that word. Exercise. So, the big E of humanity. Now, it's no question. No, it's no surprise. I'm trying to think of the phrase here. It's no surprise. I think it's no surprise that people have been increasing in mass over the decades as we have produced more food as a country and the world in general. And as a product of producing more food, we eat more food. And by eating more food, we create more mass. Nothing wrong with that. The problem comes in when there's no way to balance out the mass with the burning of the mass. So you end up with a society that has some mass people. There's nothing wrong with being mass because, people in my life are mass and I love them no matter what because it's just like, it's the content of the character that I love, not the outside. Outside, no matter what, is going to be prone to change, even with my best friends, so honestly, whatever. But, some people want to change the level of mass. So, to those people, the big E is their, big rival, their big wall to overcome. Some people are static. They're like, let's do this. I want to become the perfect image of myself I see in the future. And there are others who are like, hey, I know the big E is coming, but I'm going to sit here, turn around, throw the hoodie up, and look away. And it's to those people that this video is dedicated to. Now, I'm not going to pretend or act like that I have been in a spot where I need to burn a lot of mass, because I haven't. I was born a baby that was pretty normal sized. I've been a pretty active child throughout my life. Now, granted, didn't play sports as a kid, so don't really know where my lean figure came from. It's probably genes. That's what people are saying, and I'm starting to believe that because I literally found out like 2 weeks ago my great grandpa was like 6'5", 6'6", and was like a big guy, and I'm like, damn, that's where I come from, isn't it? It is. So yeah, I'm probably literally using I'm using a cheat code. I was born with the gene cheat, lean body cheat that God gave me. So, yay for that, I guess. But back to the topic. Yeah, I've never been a person who had to deal with reduction of mass. So I can't relate to those people in a way that is optimal, but I'm going to attempt to because I want to see how much I can help. And obviously, if you're someone who is on that journey of decreasing their mass, then and you're seeing this video too, and that's kind of cool. I'm hoping that I'm getting things right, and if I say anything like bad or wrong, which I really don't, I'm really hoping I don't, because I don't want to make any enemies, guys. Peace and love on the planet Earth. I'm a fan of that personally. So If any of you guys see anything or hear anything that I say it's like big no-no for the community, then tell me so I don't make the mistake ever again. But from the knowledge that I'm going to take from people that I know and trust, and information that I'm going to take from my heart and my soul, information I'm going to create from my brain and cranium, that's where most of this is coming from, okay? So it's kind of, so I'm going to say that those people who are working on reducing their mass have something keeping them from initiating. And that blockade that's stopping them from initiating is probably based on something they either A, enjoy a lot, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, maybe you just like eating a lot. Or not eating, sorry. Maybe you just like the process of eating food. And when it comes to that, I really enjoy eating food. So I can understand from that perspective. B, the blockade is something emotional that's like maybe an event that's happened in your life and you just struggle to get over that because it's like tormenting you. When it comes to that avenue, I don't know a lot about that. So I kind of struggle to cover that. And then third, you just don't want to do it, which is like the most meh answer ever. Because the other two, okay, we can work on that. We can do this. We can work on how to overcome that, right? The third one is just you being lazy, and at that point, there's no push for you to change yourself. So if you're the third option, then you can kind of just click off the video because you're not going to do anything no matter what I say. So might as well go use your time doing something else and have fun. Okay, now that those people are gone, we got the workers right here now. We got the people who are ready to overcome whatever's in front of them to get to that new level of life. So first step for those people that are trying to learn how to lose mass would be obviously research. I'm not gonna have every single answer when it comes to the deep statistics of the human body or the anatomy of the human body. Granted, even if I took an anatomy class, I wouldn't be able to tell you everything just because I'm not like a pediatrician or like a doctor or anything. So, you guys have the power of YouTube and the internet. So that's kind of the best resource to go to. So, go have fun with that. You can pause the video right now or just like save it for later and then we'll do some research. But you should hear me out first before you do that. Second, finding what would drive you to finish or drive you to start and keep going. Because while discipline is the number one necessary factor, motivation helps. Because to get to that discipline, it's going to take a shit ton of work, shit ton of mental strength to get through. And not everyone sees themselves as having that. So to get to that level where you see yourself having that mental fortitude, finding that motivation to get to that helps so much. It's like the warped wall on American Ninja Warrior, and you are like not able to get all the way up there. So motivation is like an extra step that gives you a boost. Like you're running up the wall, and then motivation is like a little boom, a launcher, and you gotta get that boom, 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 and you get onto the grip, right? Compared to having no motivation where you have to just, get up there and then, you fail. You can get up there without motivation, with raw discipline. If you're that guy or girl, then props to you. You're already like 80, 99% there. So good for you. But yeah, that's the second. And the third one, you already know it, it's discipline. Being able to get off your ass or get on your ass, depending on what you're doing, and do the shit that needs to be done. And that's just like raw discipline. I'm gonna say even I don't have raw discipline yet either. I had to force myself to sit down and make this video. Not because I don't want to, but because I was doing something else and I didn't want to stop. So, that sucks. But now I'm here and I'm enjoying myself. So it actually wasn't that bad. And I've just hit the 10-minute mark. So this video is now considered long. So that's great. And I just broke my promise. I literally just said I'm making a short, long, and now it's a long, long. So that's cool. Whatever, though. Discipline is insane. It's crazy. It's like a mountain. Now I guarantee you that scared off like 18 million people. I don't know who am I kidding. I don't get that many views yet. But that scared off the 18 million people who are watching me in the future. People that are still with me now, see that wall and know they can conquer it. See, the fact that you're still here tells me that you have that spark inside of you to overcome that wall standing tall. Even if you like it, even if you think you can or not, the fact you stayed tells me that you are one of those people that can overcome it. You might have been telling yourself or just told yourself, nah, I can't do it yet. I can't do it yet. But the fact you're still here shows me that there's a part inside of you that can do that. And that's what's amazing about you. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you. So it's just discipline is tough, but there are ways to get closer to it. Like I said, motivation is one that is a big help. But motivation is odd because you can't just do it off of raw motivation. You have to learn how to kind of compromise on your daily schedule. Now, you might already kind of have one and it's kind of clear-cut. Maybe not a super clear-cut schedule, but you have kind of a flow of the day of like extreme effort you put into things, whether it's homework or work, and then you have a period of kind of chilling out, vibing, in your schedule. So discipline on that plan of losing mass is going to disrupt both. I'm not even going to say it's going to disrupt the calm. It's going to disrupt the grind set as well. Whether you decide to add on to your already grind set with more grind set, or you instead try to, be clever about it, integrate your discipline and training in between that kind of chill part of your day, or you put it like the first thing of your day. You wake up, you literally run 2 miles, or you wake up and you immediately hop on that wall, start doing some advanced stretches or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, there are different ways to implement it, different ways to optimize it for your plan and your future. And I will also say that do what you feel is best for your body. That does not mean do like 10 minutes of running and be like, woo, easy. And by running, I meant like chill running, like jogging, not like hardcore sprinting for 10 minutes. If you did that, shit, go take a chill pill, man. Go drink that water, go rest for that day. But even more than that, when I say listen to yourself and pay attention to what your body's saying, I'm mostly meaning is that when you're on that mindset, grind set with those, with the research you've collected, the exercises you've amassed, and now you're doing, these down in your notes, and now you're doing them. I mean, when your body gets to a point where you're like, wow, I'm gonna die. That's good. When your body gets to a point where it's like, I'm gonna break in half. Not as good, because breaking means your body's gonna hurt something, and if it hurts something, you can't be on the grind set. And if you're not on the grind set, you lose discipline, and if you lose discipline, you lose your place in the race of losing mass. Because, funny hint, thinking of these things like a race helps a lot. Obviously, like academics, thinking of it like a race helps you get ahead. Thinking of a competition as a race helps a lot. And so same thing with losing mass. Thinking of it as losing a race or being in a race helps a lot, because now you're just like, I need to get ahead of whoever's in front of me. Whether it's that person that you saw on Instagram, it's like their body's like, holy shit. So, use that as like use that like the mountain you see in the horizon. Don't use it as like, but you can use it as like a goal. But with that innate mindset, you might kind of either push yourself too hard and break something, or you might make decisions that aren't the best for you. So I would start with goals you can like kind of relate to, or goals that you feel like you can reach to. If it's goals that are absurd, and we all know what's absurd to us or not, then obviously, pull back, do your thing, kind of reassess. But you don't have, don't be trying to be like, damn, I want to be like Baki in the next 3 days. Like, no, you're not. No one's gonna be like Baki in 3 days. For those of you who don't know, Baki's a fictional character. He's like super strong and built, and he's like insane. So obviously, be clever. Don't be smart about it. You guys don't have to be thick-headed numbskulls about it, even though some of us are. And that's just, what we are. But, you don't have to be. It's about what you craft yourself. Like a Minecraft table. Crafting table. God, that was horrible. But I'm going to move on. So that's my main 3. They're the 3. The motivation to help get the discipline to help reach that goal of reducing your mass. And now you can honestly apply those tips to people who are already pretty, decently sized or decently, muscled out, and use that to get to your next goal. And then go after that, and then go after that, and then go after that, and then go after that. And then you can be the Baki, or that really strong person. If you want to be, though. Once again, it's a choice. You don't have to see The Rock and be like, nope, I'm to be like him now. No, you can be like, I want to get strong. I want to get strong to a point where I can defend myself and live life casually and fun. Like, you don't have to be absurd about it. Don't get obsessed with it and then make your life all about that, because life's not about getting fit or, losing mass. It's about enjoying what's around you and finding ways to live. And living includes, taking care of your responsibilities and problems, and living too, living, like you're owning a house or apartment and paying rent and shit like that. That is also a major part of life. So don't obsess or make your life about getting fit or losing mass, just because it's not simple. It's not as simple as that. It may seem simple from an outside perspective, but you get into nitty gritty and you realize that no, you can exercise for the whole day. Whether it be whether it be from that 2:05 you get off at school to the 10 o'clock you go to sleep, exercise that whole part of the day, integrating miles running, physical exercise, going to the gym and stretching. Do that from 2 to 10, and then you end up failing school, and now you have no job, but you're fit. Not a great trade. Maybe you can find some type of job, but you lose out on friends, and it makes you just kind of a husk of yourself. So that's the moral of the video, guys. Don't be a husk. Yeah, I'm going with that, guys. Don't be a husk. That's the perfect way to end the video.